One of the great blessings that I've had in my Christian life is being able to travel to different countries. And one of the countries that I've gone to has been Brazil, and God is doing such a wonderful work in Brazil. I have so many Brazilian friends, and God has blessed me in such a wonderful way. I was originally invited by a missionary couple to go to Brazil, and I went there, and I met so many people, and two of the couples that I met were missionaries that made a great impact on my life. And I want to tell you about the two wives that I met that had such a deep impact, because both of them have passed, have gone on to be with the Lord. The first one was in Belém, and up in the northern part of Brazil, and this lady, I went in, met her. She was dying of cancer, and she had such peace, such joy. And I wondered, well, are you going to go back to the United States to die? And she said, no, this is where God called me. This is where He's placed me. Brazil is in my heart. I love Him. I'm going to stay here until death. And she did. And she was buried there in Brazil. The second one was a dear friend of mine, Sherry Akins. Wade Akins and I have been friends for so many years, all the way back to college days, and his wife was the same way. She was diagnosed with a disease. They said she would die there, and Wade talked to her about, should we go home? And they said, no, this is where God has called us. We're going to stay here all the way to the end. And Sherry died. One day Wade came home, and his son came running out and said, Dad, something's happened to Mom. She's in the bathroom on the floor. And he went in there and found her, and she had gone into the presence of the Lord. She had died and passed. And you know, both of those women touched my heart because they were faithful. I mean, they had loved ones at home. They had a place to go to in the United States where they grew up, and they had fond memories, but they said, no, this is where God has called us, and we're going to be faithful. You know, there's something about the faithfulness of God's people. God is not looking for great talent. God is not looking for superstars. God is looking for humble, faithful people. He is faithful, and when we become like Him, as the book of Romans says, that we're to be conformed into His image, we will be faithful to what He has called us to do, to become what He wants us to become, and to do what He wants us to do. So I want to encourage you, if you're struggling, if you're going through a hard time, stay faithful. It's close to the heart of God. You will make an impact, just as these ladies made an impact on my life and encouraged me to be faithful to the call that God has placed upon me all the way until the end. You be faithful, and God will bless and God will honor that, just as He did those two women in Brazil.